Well, I'm going home from work. So first off, to anybody who's watching this, please, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have watched it, and thank you so much for watching my reaction to the new Halloween Kills, the new Halloween movie. Obviously, I loved it. I'm glad everybody was enjoying my reaction, at least until YouTube decided to destroy my entire day. It had gotten to, since I had posted at 9:30 a.m. yesterday morning, it had gone from that to today, which is, the very next day, at around 5 o'clock, to having over 2,300 views, which is substantially more than what I've seen on anything else that I've done, especially this quickly. And anybody who does YouTube knows that like, these first couple weeks are so key. I mean, honestly, the first week is just so key for getting views on a video and making sure that it doesn't go by the wayside. I was getting so many views, and I was building my subscribers. I went from yesterday, before I posted this video, at 130 subs, and to today, after posting the video, having by today, having 142 since I posted that video. Now, I think a lot of that is going to be from that video. Not to mention, it brought more views into some of my my other reactions. For example, Spiral, because obviously horror is a pretty tight group. People tend to, if they love one slasher, they love them all. And I know not everything's a slasher, but anyways. Excuse me. Then, after it's been up for over 24 hours, over a day and a half, basically. I mean, I guess it's been less than a day and a half. But anyways, then YouTube decides to flag it for copyright. I'm so annoyed. And maybe it's my fault. Maybe I didn't edit it down. Maybe I didn't whittle it down enough. But you know what? I am just so frustrated because they're screwing. I mean, that screws me on how many views I'm going to get. I'm sorry I'm annoyed. I really do apologize for having a negative tone here, but it's really incredibly frustrating because even if I do go ahead and put through a request or some sort of submission saying, hey, I don't think this violates any of the rules, and I've mutilated this by cutting it up. Even if I do that, that still ends up basically what ends up in my experience, it takes like a month before they finally approve something and let it through, even if you don't end up getting a strike. And by that point, it's not going to matter. I'm not going to get any more views from it. I mean, at least not like I'm seeing right now. So they've freaking screwed me. So tell me, what do you think will be better? Do you think it'd be better, anybody who's had this experience before, do you think it'd be better for me to go ahead and just go into the YouTube editing software or process and just try to chop it up a little bit more? And then see if I can come back and it can be approved and see, what they have an issue with at that point? Or do you think it would be better for me to go ahead and just go into my own editing software, into what I already have in there, and then re-upload it with a trimmed down cut and just kind of start from scratch? What do you think would be better? Or maybe I could do both. Maybe I could kind of do both. Just obviously go on my software first. But let me know what you think down in the comments down below, what you think would be the best way to go about this, because it's really frustrating. I'm really working hard trying to get to monetization, and then this type of crap happens. And honestly, again, maybe it's on me. Maybe it's something to where I should have expected it. Maybe I should have cut it down more. It's a very frustrating situation right now. I'm just really grasping at straws. That being said, please go on to my information or whatever, my description down below. I'm going to try to include, I'm going to try to include in the description down below a link to my Patreon. If you're looking to support me so I can kind of work a little bit better and have better equipment, more information that makes it to where I can upload these videos faster for you guys and get full reactions, and then eventually add another tier that allows us to do early releasing for our reactions, then go and just give whatever you think would be beneficial to you. If you think you just want to be subject to polls and be able to give me what you want me to watch and have your suggestion heard, then go ahead and just do tier 1. I think I only have it down for like $2 or $3. I can't remember, honestly. I probably should. Or if you want to see the full reaction, obviously it's not going to have the full side of the actual movie, but it'll have the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. Then you can go ahead and you can do the $8 for that one. And then eventually, and then of course there's about, I think I have 15 for if you want me to mention your name at the end of my videos. I plan on adding more, benefits as time goes on. Obviously, I'm just trying not to stretch myself too thin, just because I have a daughter who's just turned 8 months old. And so my wife definitely needs my help, and it's something to where I can't put too much time into this just yet. If it's something to where I need to be able to, basically, she's my bank that I'm wanting to get a loan from. I need to show viability before I put too much time and effort into something, because she's a very practical woman, and she's awesome. But so definitely, if you want to sponsor me and you want to give me some support, definitely like, subscribe, share my content. But if you really want to go that extra mile and become part of I guess the Tomcat Club, as it were, then go look at my tiers on my Patreon and see if that's something you're interested in. I have the full reaction to Spiral Up. The best way I could figure out to do it right now without spending a bunch of money is to do links on Google Drive. Let me know, again, if you have any suggestions on how to better do that and how to better get the file size down on those videos. Let me know of that as well, just because I don't want to lose any quality, obviously, but I want to get the file size down if at all possible. So definitely send any sort of any thoughts or suggestions my way, and I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Sorry for this such a negative video, but it got me a chance to go ahead and make a video about my Patreon, and even though obviously it's primarily about how YouTube's kind of trying to screw me. So, and this is exactly why we have a Patreon. This is exactly why this type of thing exists, so you can kind of self-promote and your fans can support you directly, rather than having to go through, just watching your videos on YouTube, which end up, obviously just maybe having to deal with ads, So I would appreciate that. Definitely go check out my Patreon, please. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below. And honestly, if you have any questions for me, obviously you can comment on this. You can go look at my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok. You can go comment on those things, ask me questions about everything that's going on. Just check me out on all those if you want to, and follow me. But thank you so much for your support again. I know I keep repeating that, but just because I really do mean it. I really do appreciate it. I've really enjoyed talking to all the new people who are subscribing and commenting on here. And I look forward to talking to a lot more people. So thank you so much.